Hey, how y'all doing today? Hope you're doing all right. Thanks for clicking on my video. I appreciate you very, very, very much. I really don't have a topic to talk about. I'm just gonna get on here and talk, and I'm not really good at that. I think might be good at reading a teleprompter. Maybe I don't even know that. Uh, so I have decided to move to St. Petersburg, Florida. Uh, as y'all know, I've been traveling around, and now I'm actually in a very bad situation because due to a circumstance beyond my control. So uh, I really, 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 really wanted to move to Sedona, Arizona. Well, when I was there, boy, I fell in love with that place. It's like if you get a chance, you have to go to Sedona, Arizona. It's like the town is tucked away in this little mountain bottom area, and you look around, it's breathtaking. You just like you're going to 7-Eleven and you look behind and you're like just freaking mountains, it's like, yeah, it's so beautiful. And I'm an ocean person. I love the ocean. I love the beach. And there's just something about Sedona, Arizona that really got me right here. And plus, there's some really awesome YouTubers that live in Sedona that I would love to meet one of these days, but of course they probably wouldn't give me the time of day. uh, I just can't. I mean, I can, but I like to have fun sometimes. Not like Anthony Bourdain style, but every now and then I like to let loose, and I just can't drink and watch it every day. But I have gotten a lot better. So anyway, also the big reason. So I'm in Fort Lauderdale right now, and I'm actually taking the bus. I usually don't take the bus. I usually fly, but I have about my bicycle. So I rode my bike like 65 miles today. I rode it from the Miami-Dade International Airport area, from a Walmart like over there, and to Fort Lauderdale. Um, I briefly got on a bus with it, very short period of time because I had to get through like all this like downtown traffic and stuff. I didn't want to deal with it, so I just hopped on the bus. But other than that, no, I actually rode. I mean, you see my face is freaking burnt, cooked, and but that's my mode of transport right now. Yeah, I went from a Volvo to a bicycle, a Walmart bicycle too. So, due to circumstances beyond my control, I'm not going to get into it anymore. I put videos, and I delete them right away because you know I like to get stuff out there, uh, but I don't like to like leave it on there. So that way y'all know where I'm coming from, you know, and y'all know that I've been targeted. And the thing is, uh, I had um, there was a preacher a while back, and I'm not going to say his name, but he was like, he was talking about targeted people, and then he was like, well, you have to respond correctly, and it really angered me because there is like when you're targeted, there is no correct response because everybody reacts differently, you know. So for me, I mean, a lot of people think, well, he didn't react differently. No, it's like, just like when somebody scares you. Some people scream, some people pee in their pants. Just a reaction, and uh, maybe I didn't react like most people, and I didn't because I don't understand. Like I don't understand it. You know, I just don't understand the targeting, and I get it kind of. And it's you go through the dark night of the soul and spiritual awakening and all that. And I did all that. The thing is they kept me in the targeting. Like it's really bad. I get targeted like every day still, and it appears like it's my mental illness. but I know I'm being targeted, like it's real. That part of it's real, and then it's just I'm a mess, man. Like I have mania. I can't sleep. I have all these weird pains all the time, like weird chest pains and like brain pains, and I have all these symptoms. I go to the emergency room and they're like, "You're in perfect health, son," and I'm like, "Man, I feel like I'm freaking dying half the time." So I don't know. I don't know, man. Um, and if I did react like nobody else did, I'm proud of myself because that means I'm unique. I guess, you know. So um, anyway, I'm moving to St. Petersburg, Florida. You know, I lived there for 4 months, and then I moved, and then I went back for a couple of months, and I moved. I always end up back in Florida, uh, you know. And this past time, I got caught in an ice storm in Virginia, and y'all know the story. My car broke down, and I had to have it towed to a mall parking lot, and I stayed in the car in the snow and the ice. Everything was closed for a week until the cops were like, "Look, you can't stay in this mall parking lot anymore, dude." Oh, then I had to get rid of the car. I called a junkyard. They came and picked it up, and I hopped on a plane, a jet plane from Richmond, Virginia airport to Miami, and I've been homeless ever since. Like literally sleeping on the ground, you know, like a dog, rough, rough. And I just know, and I look back, and I ruminate, the thing is, it's making me sick. Like it's because I know like a lot of stuff happened that shouldn't have happened. Like, and I know there's people on here that are looking at me and like that guy, he didn't get the program, he didn't get it, so he deserves to be in his position. What y'all don't know, there's certain things that I can never say that made me react some of the ways I did. I can never talk about it, and I mean, literally, there was this. Uh, I know a lot of targeting is fun and games, and after a while, you know, some of it was kind of fun. It was, you know, and even some of the targeters were like laughing every now and then when they're driving by in their car 50 times. But there's this other group that got a hold of me, and these people don't fuck around. Like I kept on getting sick, and the bad thing is that they started fucking with my vehicles. They started sabotaging my vehicles, and I'm telling you, I have had mechanics say that is impossible. That part that fell off my Volvo on the highway, it was a huge chunk of freaking steel. The mechanic was like, "There is no way that just fell off. That's impossible." It's an all-wheel drive Volvo, and one of the axles fell off. So, you know, I've been targeted for so long and put on blast for so long. I'm getting sick. I'm moving to St. Petersburg, Florida, and I have hopefully within the next couple of days I can get into an apartment. There seems to be a lot of openings right now for some reason, and I got to get inside, man. Like I'm too old, and um, I'm having a lot of health issues. I'm not going to talk about it, but I know once I get inside, I'm going to create a badass YouTube channel, and I'm going to use UPS or FedEx, probably UPS, or whoever, Amazon, and I'm gonna make T-shirts and all that shit, you know, and I'm gonna do something cool, and that way, and I'm gonna do something to help my kids, and and this targeting and this all this crap that I've went through, gotta be for some greater good purpose, but I don't know. All I know is I went through the dark night of the soul, and y'all woke me up at a age where I was a lot older, and that's another thing. You life coaches out there and spiritual teachers and all that, and and um, you know, breathing in that good ass prana. That guy. I mean, I'm not telling how y'all to do y'all's job, but maybe you should stop if people are, let's say, 48 and over. Maybe you shouldn't wake them up. You know, like the reality of it all. is frightening. It took me a long time to get used to that shit, man. It's like, what the hell? So, I don't know. Just a thought. Never again, right? Uh, but yeah, I mean, I don't like to be the victim, and I don't like to play the victim. And my ex-wife was like, "Stop being the damn victim." No, no. If you're a victim, you're a victim. I mean, I'm a logical person, and I believe in, I'm a realist, and if shit's happening, it's happening. And I, and that's another problem. You know, uh, I went back to that my marriage several times. I asked her for uh, marriage counseling, and then she said, "Well, you want to go to marriage counseling? What are you going to say in there?" I said, "I'm going to tell them the truth. I'm going to tell our counselor the truth." And she looked at me and said, "We're not going to marriage counseling," and that means that uh, you know, she was part. She was the one that was gaslighting me and shit like that. You know, so look, everything happened for a reason. I feel a lot stronger. I feel a lot healthier, better. Uh, but I mean, mentally, I feel very strong, like a lion. Like, like some days I'm just like, what the heck? I hope I don't hurt anybody, but I'm not. I mean, I'm a very nice person and a very gentle person. I would never hurt a fly, but some days I'm like, man, like today when I took off on my bike, I'm like, I'm riding to St. Petersburg, Florida. It's 293 miles. It's going to take me a day and 8 hours. Of course, I got very tired and burnt, but I mean, I would never do that before. I did ride like 60 or 70 miles. But yeah, I mean, this is it, man. This is the last targeting. This is the last time I talk about it. Um, it's just the thing is like the targeting and with social media. I'm just one person, and I've got attacked so bad. Like some days my stomach's so tight, and my back hurts from the stress and from the cortisol. Like I'm permanently damaged from it, um, and now I'm so just it really messed me up, man. So I don't know. I don't know what to say about it, but I just, you know, going through the spiritual awakening, Dark Night of the Soul, that was horrific, like horrific, man. I drove around freaking Wyoming, Montana, and Yellowstone Park, and out in the freaking desert in Las Vegas, and just alone, man, alone, alone, alone. The thing is, that's what you're supposed to do. The thing is they kept on putting trackers on my vehicles, and y'all see a lot of you guys don't know that. And I would be out in the middle of freaking nowhere, and somebody would, while I was sleeping, they would go slap their hand on the glass on the back window, and they did that so many times. Like, I'm surprised I didn't have a heart attack. You know, I have been running and trying to get peace for the last year and a half. I have been running and trying to get peace for the last year and a half of my life, and it's made me sick. Like I'm literally right now, I I can't like um, I can barely eat sometimes. Some days I have a hard time like formulating a thought. I have slurred speech. I have so many symptoms from being targeted so bad. Um, I mean, we're talking like I was in Chicago in a snowstorm in a Walmart parking lot and sleeping in my truck, and somebody came up and they ran into the back of my car, back of my truck, not hard, just enough to wake me up, and I fell off the seat, and then I swear I was gonna have a heart attack. Like I saw stars, my chest. I was like, and another time I was sleeping in Austin, Texas, and it was hot. I had my windows down. I was sleeping by a park, by downtown, and somebody threw a flash bomb, like the police use, and I jumped literally out of the window, and I hit my freaking head on the sidewalk and it started bleeding. I mean, the list goes on. And I'm really surprised I'm freaking alive right now. I thank God I'm alive, but um, yeah. So, uh, for what reason? Like the targeting, man. Like, um, I do these videos and I'll get a couple of comments like, "Dude, man, I got targeted, but it went away after 6 months." And some people was like, "I've been targeted for over 10 years, but this is what they do." You know, like, no, I have been abused and tortured. I'm talking tortured for nonstop for over a year, and I've been targeted for more than 10 years, but nonstop over a year, like literally non. I mean, we're talking no peace, no freaking peace whatsoever, you know. And see, the thing is, I'm ignorant. I mean, I'm talking. I don't understand it, and like that, I know there's something going on that I just don't understand, you know. I mean, there for a long time, when I used to eat a lot of fast food, I was getting targeted. I was just kind of going crazy, and the whole city of Austin, they always gave me free shit, you know. And then they started calling me free guy. This one guy called me Jack in the Box. Hey, free guy, what do you want, man? I was like, I want a hamburger and fries. He's like, okay, it's on the house. And they started giving me free food, and then a couple of times they did call me free guy, like the movie. But that was the movie didn't even come out yet. I was free guy. I was the original free guy. I'm telling you right now. I was in Austin, Texas. I was the original free guy, and they know all those the younger generation. They know, you know. Um, yeah, I was always getting free shit, and I mean, there for a while, like I could literally go to a car lot. I went to I got a car, a Toyota Corolla. No, what car was it? Like literally, they sold it for $400. This car was in mint condition. Like who does that? Like literally, I was like, uh, he went from a certain price. He's like, I'll give it to you for 400. I was like, yeah, no. Yeah, I wish. He's like, no, really. And he like reached in his pocket and pulled out the title. 400. I gave him $400. He gave me the title, and I freaking got in that car and hauled ass. I was like, that guy was on drugs, man. He just sold me this car for $400. And the thing is, and it was mint condition. Like literally, there was nothing freaking wrong with it. So, free guy, man. Yeah, free guy. I was free guy. Uh, I don't know what else to talk about, but I'm not going to talk about these targeting videos anymore. That's it. It's done. I'm getting an apartment in St. Petersburg, Florida. I love that town. That's where I've lived, and that's where I always go back to. And I know people there, and that's why. I mean, I love Fort Lauderdale, Miami. Um, you know, a little bit too aggressive for me. So, um, St. Petersburg's more like a sleepy little ocean town. You know, it does have some nice beaches too, but like the downtown area is on like there's marinas there, and there's like a big huge boat, like a ferry that just carries people across, and it's more like a sleepy little cafe type of town, you know, and everybody walks around downtown. On the weekends, they close off some of the streets for the younger folk that like to go drink, and they have bands and stuff. And I go enjoy that. I'll walk around and maybe have a beer, you know, half a beer. But you know what? I might start drinking more beer here shortly. But look, uh, I do want to thank like everybody that like helped me and all the life coaches, um, Kaylin and I watched Leor and Aaron and his friend. Um, always forget that dude's name, but I like him. Aaron's friend, and I wish I could remember his name, but yeah, I mean, but look, I mean, I'm just my health, my right foot. I'm really scared that I have liver or kidney damage from. Um, I got struck by lightning or something the other day, man, like really bad. So I literally got struck by lightning, and ever since my right foot has freaking toes are in constant pain. And I'm a jogger. I love to run, and those I can't even run, and I had to buy a bicycle. And that's another thing. I went to South Florida, right? I got my luggage stolen from Planet Fitness, and then one of my big suitcases with all my good clothes got stolen. And then today I bought a bicycle at Walmart. Well, uh, my GPS took a shit. Took a shit. I'm sorry, I'm talking like that. My GPS started not working, so I had to go pay for my phone, so I would have GPS on my phone at Metro PCS. And I went into Metro PCS, and somebody stole the brand new bike I had just bought 20 minutes before. I had to go buy another one, so I had to buy two bikes. Okay. Well, the second bike that I bought, I started out. I was like, I'm gonna go on a long bike ride, and it broke, so I had to take that one back to Walmart. So literally, I had to, three bicycles. It's been just it's that snatch and grab. I mean, I'm a real chill guy, and I have a very open mind, and I'm a lover of people. Um, but South Florida is not. It's just not for me. I mean, everybody has their likes and dislikes, and the people are pretty aggressive here, man. They're very aggressive. I mean, they start stealing my bike and my luggage and stuff, and it all happened in South Florida. So I'm like, oh, I'm going back to St. Pete or Pensacola. I love Pensacola. I lived in Pensacola before too, but so yeah, I mean, look, I'm being on here, being as real as I can be real about, and do I believe in aliens? Yes, there are aliens among us because humans don't act like that, but aliens do. Aliens, they do some really effed up stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because the aliens, they don't give a shit. They don't care. They'll steal your luggage and your bicycle and your car if you leave the key in it. So those damn aliens, I know. But anything else? Anything else? Yeah. So I'm gonna get. I mean, literally tomorrow or next day, um, they're posting some really good deals on apartments right now. So, uh, and my suggestion, look, if you haven't visited St. Petersburg, Florida, you'll love it. Go on an evening and like on a Friday or Saturday night and walk downtown. There's beautiful lighting. There's beautiful restaurants. They have candles on the table, some of them, and it's just a really cool atmosphere. And then there's several streets that have a lot of bars, and there's something for everybody. There's like relaxing music, and and then there's rock and roll over here on this street, and it's just a cool vibe. It's a real cool vibe. Oh, another cool vibe. I was in Hollywood, Florida today, and I was like, man, am I in Vegas right now? I could have sworn I was in Las Vegas. If you have a chance to go visit Hollywood, Florida, go visit. You'll be like, man, because there's casinos and stuff. I'm like, wow, am I in freaking? I thought I was in Las Vegas for a minute there. So anyway, I never make videos this long, but I'm gonna cut this one off, and y'all are tired of hearing of the targeting and wham this and that, but the thing is I'm telling you right now, this program, um, a certain group of people got into this program that had no business having the knowledge, how to track me and stuff. People like that should not be let play uh, the game of targeting. And it is a game, and it's a process, and it's a program. So, and it is a game, and I know it's a game. And please, next time, don't allow certain people. You can't give certain people knowledge and expect them to play the game in a manner where somebody doesn't get hurt. And my physical body is hurt. My physical body is hurt, and my mental capacity and stuff. And not only that, many vehicles were damaged, and I spent thousands of dollars over the past couple of years on different vehicles and parts and just constant, you know. So that shouldn't be a part of the game and the process. So hopefully that'll change on the next one. Anyway, y'all have a good day. Peace, love, and prosperity to you. God bless. More later. Oh boy.